a change, yeah. Do it today, yeah. I can feel my spirit rising. Change, yeah. We need a change, yeah. So do it today, yeah. 'Cause I can see you there rising. What have you done today to make you feel right? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You could be so many people. Just make that breath for freedom. So what have you done today to make you feel proud?
There are 5 of you still standing. The 5 of you as a group have lost 487 pounds. And you have eliminated 15 competitors. As you may know, The Biggest Loser is an international phenomenon. All around the world, from Brazil to India to Israel. Contestants from over 90 countries have changed their bodies and their lives on this show. Well, tomorrow it's your turn to join that global community. You guys are going to Australia.
Oh my God, no way, really?
Australia.
Yeah.
That's right. You guys are going halfway around the world.
How sweet is that?
Nice.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow you guys are off to Sydney.
They're going to take us to Australia, a place I've always dreamed to go to. I'm stoked, I can't wait.
Bob and Jillian are already there, gearing up to kick your butts and help you lose even more weight.
I'm fired up to have the opportunity to go to Australia. I've got a passport with no stamps in it, so I'm finally going to get a stamp. I'm excited about that.
And now it is your turn to get packed. Feel free to go online, check out where we're going to be staying, check out where we're headed, because I wish you all the best of luck. Get some rest, and I will see you guys on the other side of the world.
Nice.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
We're going to Australia. Ships on the Bobby. I think this is the first time I walked out of an elimination room with some excitement, for sure.
Australia.
I'm excited to go to Australia, but, you know, we still have a game to focus on and the finale coming up.
Wish we could have got someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan, that's 3 votes. Sorry to tell you that you have been eliminated.
Tonight was like a sweet victory. We were the top 2. The top 2, the girls, the underdogs, but I'm definitely making an alliance with the brothers. I mean, they have 2 votes, you know, and as well as with Kelly. And then we'll have an opportunity to take out Roger.
The good thing is she's not as and he's not as in his workouts, too.
I think it's definitely important that it doesn't look like there's like any kind of alliance.
Roger and I have really been through a lot together. We do everything together. We eat together. We work out together. But he's probably the biggest threat in the house. I guess now it's time for me to pull Roger out of the house. I guess I'm going to go finish packing.
Thanks, buddy. Love you.
Love you guys.
I'm going to leave. I'm taking it all. I'm a little resistant about going all the way to Australia. Maybe if I take enough, I don't have to do laundry over there. You know, I got to train and lose weight. My head's focused in on training and doing what I have to do to stay above that yellow line. My new sexy breeze that I can fit into now. My biggest fear is probably getting kicked by a kangaroo.
Golly. I think I need a bigger suitcase. Oh my God, I have not like been out of the United States. I mean, I've barely been out of Florida. And if this house is going to Australia, I'm going with them. Okay, I'm ready.
So we're going to Australia. Let's go to Travelocity and see what kind of hotel we can look at. You can kind of put in your preferences, and it can tell you all of the amenities for the hotels. Here's the gym.
Oh, there we go. We'll be spending a lot of time in there.
We also can look at customer reviews.
Comfortable rooms, I care about that. I'm going to make sure that Australia is as fun as it possibly can be, but I also want to make sure that I get my meal plan in, I get my workouts in, I don't slack off, and do the best job I can. It's not knowing what was going to be on the airplane, whether we could eat the food or anything like that. We put bags together for everybody, and each side, inside of the snack pack, Ziploc bags, has 100 calories worth of stuff in it. Oh, really?
Really? You guys
Yeah, we measured everything out. Allie, there you go. Kelly, Raj. 100 calories each, man, huh?
G'day, mate.
Bob and I have, for the past several years, been participating in Biggest Loser Australia.
Run around the lap.
Oh my God!
Is this guy getting paid by the kilo we lose or what?
We're excited to be sharing it with our American contestants.
Welcome to Australia.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. How are you guys doing?
Good, we're in our second home.
Yeah, we're very comfortable.
We love it down here. We are dealing with weight issues on every continent right now. And what better continent to go to than Australia, the second most overweight continent in the world. Do you know what number one is? The US of A.
We've definitely seen you work miracles back in the States. With their 5 remaining contestants, they have lost a total of 487 pounds. That is almost 97 pounds per person.
Not 100 pounds per person.
Jillian's never satisfied.
Damn it! These contestants have worked so hard to get to this point. I mean, it's incredible, really.
There are 5 contestants remaining, which means that someone was eliminated at the last weigh-in. Was it weird to not be at the weigh-in?
It was awful being so far away and just being like,
What's happening?
Who? What were the weights? I mean, it's been terrible. Well, I know that all the contestants have arrived down in Sydney now, but I just don't know who is missing. Let me tell you, it was nail-biting.
I know you're dying to find out, so we're gonna bring everyone out. Come on out, you guys.
Dan's not there.
Oh, Dan, I'm sorry.
So sad to see one of my boys go, especially Dan. I mean, Dan had a way of making me feel young, and I loved being around him. It was just sad to see him go. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank God. Last week, I had to put 2 boys below the line. I did everything I could to make that happen. I can't conserve anymore. We just keep taking hits. It's nice to see my girls. It was a relief.
I mean, is this really The Biggest Loser? I mean, still?
You know, it's just amazing. We are lucky enough to go to Australia, but I was concerned, am I going to be able to get my workouts? Am I going to be able to eat? As soon as I see Bob and Jillian, I think that there is a sense of relief because I know that our trainers are going to be there.
Just for the record, Allie has won 2 of the last 3 weigh-ins.
Wow.
I know you weren't going to be excited.
Hold on a second. Let me just make a little target right here. Hello, sweetie.
I think that some of the guys think that I'm a bigger threat as far as desire and the guts to really go for it. And I think they're right.
Congratulations to all of you. You've made it this far. Welcome to the beautiful Sydney, Australia.
It's awesome. Beautiful. Fantastic. I'm in Australia. You look behind me, you see the Harbour Bridge and the Sydney Opera House, and you know, it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge to, you know, pick the right foods to eat and get exercise in with so much to do while we're here.
But remember, there is a weigh-in at the end of this week, and someone will be eliminated. Now, before you enjoy the beauty of Australia, I would like to share with you a traditional Aboriginal ceremony.
Oh, wow.
It's time for week 14 of the Biggest Loser £1 Million matchup.
We may have been to all 5 cities on our £1 Million tour, but you're still using the website to help tell your stories. Here are some of the more interesting ones.
Go, Christy. Go, Kelly. You can lose that belly.
I can wear a bikini. Hey! That sounds like a plan.
This is how I'm doing it. Skinny jeans, here I come.
Let's see how close America is getting to losing 1 million pounds. Almost there.
Go to biggestloser.msn.com now.
It's a new day. We're on a new continent. And I would like to share with you a traditional Aboriginal ceremony. Uncle Max.
Uncle Max.
Oh, wow.
Allie called out Uncle Max, and I got a good look at Uncle Max. I'm thinking that's not Allie's Uncle Max.
Uncle Max? Like, is Allie's uncle Aborigine? I feel like chills.
Everybody, this is Uncle, and we're about to participate in an Aboriginal smoking ceremony. Legend has it that the smoke covers the body and rids it of what is not needed. Well, as the smoke envelops you, I want you to feel the smoke getting rid of all your troubles.
Yeah.
Your life has been blessed, and it is time for you guys to enjoy your new beginning. The ceremony is supposed to bring you good luck. So breathe deep, you guys.
You just kind of close your eyes and kind of feel the good luck overwhelm us. The bad part is that it was on all of us, but one of us is going to leave Australia. I just hope I got the good whiff of lucky smoke.
I just felt all this, like, energy surge through my body and just like, oh my gosh, like, how lucky am I?
Thank you, Uncle.
Thank you. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I definitely would love to just, like, thank you. And just to be able to have you guys share such a age-old tradition with us and to give me luck when the time that I feel like I could need it the most. I thank you, and I feel very special and privileged.
I hope the ceremony has brought you good luck. It is time for you guys to hit the gym. So go get changed, and you guys are going to meet Bob and Jillian at the White House.
I'm sure Bob is anxious to get us over to the Biggest Loser Australia house to work us out.
It's time for us to pick our team. So, Jill?
Bob?
I'm picking my team.
Do it.
It's been about 3 days since he's had a chance to get a hold of us and throw a good beating on us, so I'm sure he's pretty fired up about doing so.
Australia has become my second home. Not only do I do the American version of Biggest Loser, I also come down all the way to Australia to do Biggest Loser Australia. And what better place to bring my American contestants than down under? Welcome to the Biggest Loser Australia, guys. This is our White House. I want to show you guys around, and let's go work out. Come on.
Oh, it's exciting.
When we walked up to the house, it's amazing. I mean, it's so beautiful. Whoa.
Oh my God.
Then you see where the Australians come and work out, and it's pretty amazing. You know, chandeliers and big walkways. So, pretty jealous right now.
Their gym is carpeted.
They have fulgens.
Oh, they got a jacuzzi.
Oh, look at that. Compared to what we have at our place, it's a palatial estate. I'm surprised that they're not distracted. I mean, they got basketball and tennis and a jacuzzi, and they got a tub. And how do they work out? I mean, there's like so much stuff to do.
How do they work out? We'll show you how they work out.
Good.
Turn, jump.
Go, 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 pull. The surroundings have changed. Up, no! We're in Australia, but oh my God, not the workouts. This is like really a short week because we lose a day in the air, and I think that's why the workouts are harder because the time is less. 8, it's American. I think Jill's trying to make up for lost time. No. 10, stay safe.
Go.
This is going to be a difficult week because I've never been to Australia before, and it's so beautiful here. We also have to concentrate on the weigh-in and elimination.
No vacation here.
There's 5 of us left, and someone's going to be going home this week, and we'll be down to 4.
I think we should shed some American blood in here today. Up. Good.
The dynamic has definitely changed.
Made a lot of people cry in here, Allie.
The blue team is no longer the blue team. I mean, there's 3 players here still from the blue team, but it's a little less powerful now that they had to choose between each other.
My biggest fear is I fall below the yellow line. I'm with Mark or Jay, because then I know I'm history, because I know the girls will vote for me because they know I'm a big threat. Jay or Mark's not going to vote for Jay or Mark, so toodaloo.
It is so hot in here. You have a sports bra under there?
I'm not taking my shirt off. Never, ever.
All right. Well, the day's coming, just so you know.
I'm the one that sees myself when there's not the clothes covering it, so I see all the areas that are still like I need some work on. Because it is so hot in the gym. She tied my sleeves up and I'm like, oh my God, and my arms look fat. And she's like, you need to stop that. That's like in your head. But like my arms are my issue, you know what I mean? Like that's like my thing. That was like my goal, to wear like sleeveless shirt. My New Year's resolution is to get healthy and skinny so that I can wear sleeveless shirts and go dancing. I'm just not there.
Yes.
think that, you know, girls don't lose weight as fast as boys. Oh my God, that's hard. We're still a little the underdogs. But, you know, I've been the underdog for 13 weeks now. I'm okay being the underdog. It's working for me.
No! Damn, don't quit at the end.
This is our hotel, Kelly. Okay. We're here in Sydney, and I want to go do something fun. We all decide that we're going to go dancing and go to dinner.
Hallie's outfit is like, wow, stunning. It was really nice. Your hair's adorable.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's adorable. Oh, you're so small. Okay, I have something to look forward to.
I was just worried about my arms, but you can't really, because it's like the attention's here, right?
Oh. What would you worry about in your arms? Look, they're ripped. You have definition.
Not that fat anymore.
They're not at all.
I just am used to having such fat arms.
No, look at the little knobbies.
I'm gonna cut a mean-ass rug tonight. I'm gonna look stupid doing it, but I really don't care.
You know, we got a few nights here in Sydney, and Bob and Jillian wanted to take us out for one of them. Usually when Bob and Jillian are around, they're just beating the hell out of us.
I want to see how they dance.
Sydney, pride!
All right, you ready?
Oh my God, night out in Sydney.
On the 10.
You know, we're getting ready to go out to eat dinner with our trainers tonight, and here comes Allie. I mean, she was smoking.
I feel so happy for Allie. You can see it in her face how good she feels about herself and the clothes that she can wear now. And the same thing with Kelly. She looked terrific.
They have a table for us down, but...
With the contestants in Australia, Bob and I wanted to take them to one of our favorite restaurants in Australia called Otto as a treat.
We wanted to do a dinner was this. Yes, we wanted to have fun and have a good time and just kind of cut loose. But we wanted to show them how you can order out in a restaurant.
The fish or the fillet, and there's plenty of vegetables that you can have.
These guys were so used to going on vacation and everything centered around where they're going to eat. Being in Australia, it was showing them we're going to go have workouts, we're going to go swimming, we're going to go to the park, and we're going to get nutritious food in also.
Party in Sydney, Australia, people!
Bob and Jillian decided to take us dancing, so we go to this like hot spot in Sydney. We immediately go to the dance floor. It was just great.
We thought, what the heck, man, we might as well hit the town a little bit. We got these new bodies, see if it still moves like it used to, which, thank God, it doesn't. When you were heavy, you know, you go right and your body goes left because you're so fat. It goes, it's a little behind. Actually, I moved in sync together.
We wore our body bugs so that we got calorie burn for our dancing. And it was just a nice evening, totally stress-free.
It definitely makes me realize and feel like how far I've come and the fact that I just feel alive. We went dancing, it was great, but it was exhausting. So it was time for us to go back to the hotel and rest up.
I definitely am and will have as much fun here as possible, but I'm not going to go overboard. We have a weigh-in coming up.
Sydney's awesome. This is awesome.
Bob and I wanted to take the contestants to a local market because it's a great way of controlling what you're eating and seeing the local culture. So we're going to go to like a local farmer's market. Things are, you know, first of all, they're organic at places like that. They're all natural, they're cheap, they're fresh. That's where we're going to start, and then we're going to get some fish.
What the hell is that? Oh my God.
Oh, it is a local lobster.
And the best thing about this, if you want something, they'll cook it right over here.
Really?
Yeah. One of the things we wanted to do while we were here in Sydney, Australia, is show them when you're on vacation, you don't have to rely on all the food at the hotel or the restaurants. You want to try something?
I want to try some octopus. Better, you want to split a lobster?
Let's split a lobster, man. I do love lobster. But, you know, I usually soak it in butter. It is a little tasty. But, you know, if you know, when you're looking at calories and it's going to be another 500 calories to 300 calories of something great that you're going to eat, why do it? You could double up the lobster that you eat.
Whenever we don't have as much time to train, we get meticulous about our diet. We want to make sure that we have all the foods we need because then we can control what's going in our bodies.
How many calories are you thinking one serving of that?
Like 3 something.
I would have said 280.
Watermelon is a fantastic source of potassium and iron.
So what do we have? We have 2 lobsters, and we're doing...
Okay, octopus.
Yeah, we're doing octopus.
I never really thought when I go on vacation to come to like the local fish market, a local vegetable market to get affordable food.
What are we going to do with the octopus? We're going to grill it?
Grill it up, baby.
I want you to load up on fresh fruit and vegetables for your room. I don't like processed food, obviously. It's not good for your metabolism. So being able to go to a local market, you can get fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, organic meats. Not only is it low calorie, it's also healthy.
Look at these guys.
Look at the size of those things. Now that's fresh right there.
Yeah, let's get one of these.
You want to grab one?
Oh, are you gonna pick it up?
I wouldn't.
It's gonna get you, and I'm gonna laugh. You better keep that thing away from me.
We gotta watch Mark try to battle a lobster.
Did you ever see Alien? That's what it looks like right there.
I was hoping he was gonna get bit. I thought that would have been funny.
You're going down, son.
Grab it, Mark. Don't do it. He's sticking his hand in there, and they're just like, they're biting him. And I'm like, Mark, get your hand out of that container. Hey, leave him alone.
All right, all right.
I know.
What are these?
Oysters.
These are oysters.
Kelly's not doing it.
You're doing
No.
an oyster.
No, I am not
you
doing an
are.
oyster.
Watch you. Watch yourself.
No.
You're doing one.
She's
Yes,
your
you are.
trainer. You
I
gotta
don't
do
give
it.
a she's got. I am not doing one.
I actually happen to be related, and you are doing an oyster right now.
I am not doing an oyster.
Okay. I happen to like them very much. Very high in protein. Low calorie snack. Kelly, on the other hand, was kind of a no-go on that.
Oh my God, guys, this is gross.
5, 4, 3. If you don't do it, I'm gonna be devastated. The moment's gonna be ruined. 2.
I can't.
1.
Do it.
Go.
Ew. Do it. Put it in your mouth.
Oh my God.
Hold her down.
Put it in your mouth right now.
Oh my God.
Eat it. You're gonna eat it. Swallow it. Shake it around. That's good stuff.
Swallow. Just swallow. There you go. You're just freaking out. You're fine. You're fine. It's
I'll
over.
throw it
You
away.
did it.
God, that was gross.
Hi, how are you? I'm Adro.
You're who?
Adro. I'm from the Biggest Loser Australia. You mind if I come in?
Yeah, no, come on in.
Excellent.
Hey, we're all sitting here.
Oh, Australia, Biggest Loser. Adro, how you doing, man?
I'm very well, how are you?
Having Bob as a trainer now, we've heard stories of people that he's trained from the past, how he has a bond with Adro from the Australian Biggest Loser. And lo and behold, here came Adro.
Well, welcome to Sydney. I just thought that I'd pop in and, you know, empathise with where you guys are at. Then we could quite possibly go out and have a look around this beautiful...
We talked a little bit, and he said, you know, I'd like to take you out and show you Sydney, because this is his area.
Alrighty, guys, well, let's rock and roll.
All right.
Go and see Sydney.
Lead the way, Adro. It's your city.
We were able to walk a little bit, see a few sights.
Grab a seat. This is a great restaurant.
We sat down at a nice restaurant and just really had a nice talk with him.
So I just wanted to show you, for me, my before photos, just to give you guys an idea.
Wow.
Whoa. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
For me, it was a whole life change. What happened to me was, I'm scared of heights. And they thought that it would be fun to get the guy who's afraid of heights to climb a 65-metre tree and jump off. Bob was down the bottom, and he was coaching me through this jump.
Adro, let go of the tree. Turn around. No.
And I was just freaking out, scared of heights anyway. And then after half an hour, I sort of started to realise that I'm about to jump and this is going to happen. And I started chanting the words, the new me, the new me, the new me.
3, 2, 1.
The new me.
Then I finally let go and released.
Yes!
And as I did, I believe I had an out-of-body experience. I watched myself jump off the platform and I saw myself split. Big Adro stood there trying to catch the person that was jumping. I got down to the bottom and I, obviously come back to being one person. And I looked back up and I still saw that figure. And I knew then that I would never ever be obese again. That's when I really found out and realised that it was about your head and your heart and not just about what you can do in the gym. It's all about what happens and change and the personal development that comes with the weight loss. The person that comes with believing that you are better than the person you started off as and coming with you, falling in love with the person that leaves the Biggest Loser house, not the person that started the Biggest Loser house. You know, realizing that there's a difference between living and being alive. Well, you know what? It's all over at the finale. It's not over. It starts at the finale, and that's what you've got to look forward to.
The message that I got for him is just like, you know, your life starts it's not an end at the finale. That's not your destination. It's like, that's the beginning of your life. And I feel like that's what Biggest Loser has given me back my life.
You know, I was leaving to come down and see you guys. I kind of ran into a friend of yours, and she gave me something. It's from Alison. And tomorrow's challenge day, and it starts at the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Meet me on top.
Nice.
At 8 a.m.
Is that the Sydney Harbour Bridge?
That's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Can you see the flags?
I see the people
yeah.
up there.
That's where you're meeting her.
Oh. I was staying with Adro. He pulls out an envelope that Allie gave him, and he read that she wants to meet us at the top of the bridge tomorrow at 8 a.m. Immediately, my heart rate goes up. I have one fear in my life and in this world, and that's of bridges.
Mark says he's afraid of bridges, and I was just like, maybe we'll actually have a chance at winning a challenge.
I don't like driving across them. I don't like anything to do with them. When I drive across, I close my eyes.
I guess it's anybody's game tomorrow morning.
Let me just tell you,
so I'm going to have
one of the best bridges in the world to be able to either conquer or accept and acknowledge.
I'm going to have my out-of-body experience tomorrow.
Next time you're on vacation, find your local fresh market. It's cheap, it's fun, it's healthy, and it's a great way to experience the culture.
All we know is we're going to be going up this bridge to meet Allie. You know, so when I first heard about it and I looked at the bridge, I was like, oh no.
Let's go, I'm ready to do this, baby. Climbing the bridge, climbing the bridge.
Hey, I didn't smack him with this water bottle, I swear to God, man, in like 2 seconds. Why? I am scared to death of bridges. I avoid them as much as humanly possible. Just don't look down.
I'm excited about this.
I was nervous, but I'm pretty excited now. Everyone saw me in Vegas. I didn't want to go on the Stratosphere ride. I'm not doing it.
Come on.
A week later, I'm ziplining across a canyon, so kind of conquered my fear of heights there. Looks like I was going to be face to face with it again, climbing to the top of a bridge. So I was a little excited about how I was going to handle it.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
You guys have fun. I'll see you when you get back. You know, I really don't need to go up there to prove anything to anybody. It's not something I want to do.
Oh, to hell with him.
No, we're not going without you.
But I did not want to let my fellow competitors down, and I didn't want to let myself down. So there was no way that I was going to let my fear overcome me and not allow me to go up on that bridge.
Look at that view. We got our gear on and go walk out on the bridge.
My mind starts thinking, what do we have to do when we get up there? Which, if we had to bungee jump, I was all for it, man.
14 weeks ago, who would have thought climbing up a bridge would be something I would be excited about? Mark, on the other hand, this might be a tough one for him.
I didn't let go of the railing the whole time I was up there. I walked with my head down.
You're above the water, and you're above cars, and you're really high. At some points it was overwhelming, at some points it was just like one of the most beautiful things ever, though.
It's freaking awesome, man.
I guess I shouldn't have a problem with heights anymore. It was such an amazing experience to just stop at different levels of the bridge and look at the sights, the Opera House and the city and the harbor. It was beautiful.
I got more difficult as I got higher up, and as I got higher up, I got more scared.
Oh my goodness. There's like some tight spaces. Definitely there would have been a time where some of our group would not have been able to go up the bridge because they would have been too wide.
I see you guys got my note.
Yeah.
Come on in. Welcome to the top of Sydney Harbour Bridge. Mark, how was this trip up on the bridge for you?
It was a pretty good workout. It was invigorating.
What I learned from the bridge, I don't always have to be strong, and I can admit when I'm weak and fearful, or, I'm still afraid of them, but just realizing that as part of the growth process is going to be huge for me as I go forward in this.
Congratulations to all of you. This is an amazing accomplishment. But I didn't just bring you up here to enjoy the view.
Oh, we're jumping.
Nope. This is the perfect vantage point for me to explain to you today's challenge.
Oh, man.
So have a look over here. The winner of today's challenge gets a trip on a sunset seaplane and a beautiful brunch.
Oh, man.
And you will get to take one person with you.
That's a great prize, but starting a challenge at the top of a bridge 440 feet in the air is something that kind of makes me nervous.
You didn't think we'd bring you halfway around the world just to give you an easy challenge, did you? This is far and away the hardest challenge we have ever come up with on The Biggest Loser. We are going to start today's challenge in a jet boat.
Yeah! All right.
When I say go, you are jumping out of that jet boat and swimming 300 meters across open water. When you get to shore, you will race up a set of steps, find some bicycles, and ride them along a marked path to the entrance of the botanical gardens. Once you are there, you leave the bikes behind and race on foot up the Aurora Place building, 44 stories, to find me on the roof. The first person to get to me wins.
Oh my God.
Everyone understand?
Yeah.
Well, let's have a triathlon, huh?
Let's do it.
All right. Get down from the bridge, and it was time to start the challenge. So they put us in a jet boat in Sydney Harbour and brought us to the starting position.
This is probably going to be one of the hardest physical things I've done in my life. It definitely makes me realize how far I've come. For so many years I just hid behind my weight, and now I'm starting to feel sexy again.
4 months ago, in my wildest dreams, I'd never dreamed I'd be doing a triathlon, but I made a change. I decided to come on this show, and it is amazing. There's a sense of accomplishment, and just knowing the shape that we're in, it's amazing.
This experience has definitely opened my eyes, realizing some things about myself and why I got heavy. And I am a changed man mentally, physically, emotionally because of it. I'm in the best shape of my life. So I'm really looking forward to competing and just dominating.
All right. I know you guys want to win this race. Let's get started. On your mark.
I'm a swimming pool swimmer. I feel comfortable seeing the drain.
Get set.
I'm not a triathlon candidate at all.
I was a little nervous at that point. I know I got a long race ahead of me. Just waiting for Allison to say go.
Go! They're off! Good luck, you guys!
It was a tough swim in open water. Every time you turned your head, you got hit by another wave.
We had goggles on, but you can't see a thing. It is just murky, yuck, and I kept getting water in my mouth every time I breathe. It was so rough.
Allie is a fantastic swimmer. She's a much stronger, better swimmer than me, and I was worried that she was going to get a big lead on me right there off the bat.
Allie had gone a little ahead, and Mark was right behind her, and I was right behind Mark.
I was right on Jay's heels the whole time I was swimming. And every once in a while I looked back because I thought, man, Roger's got to be closing in on me. And Roger was way back there.
About 3 breaststrokes into the swim, I realized I was in last place. I'm thinking, get through this thing and don't drown.
I'm trying to swim as hard as I can, but 300 meters is a long way.
As I'm swimming and water's going in my mouth, I wanted to stop and take a breath, and I was like, you can't. because I knew Mark is going to kill me in the running. I was just like, keep on going. I can't breathe. I'm tasting salt, but I knew that when I was getting out of the water, I was in the lead, and I knew that Mark was the one right behind me. So I really wanted to get out of that port and start going.
We had to run a little bit more than a quarter mile and then up a full flight of stairs to get to the bikes. And at that point, I ran up and skipped every other step.
I'm going up the stairs, and I'm so tired, and I'm like, okay. And then I see this dang shadow. I knew it was Mark. He was right there. He was right. He had caught me. And so I started like hurrying up the stairs, the last part of the stairs, and rounded the corner and got on my bike. And then I pulled out on my bike first.
When I got to the bikes, I know Allie and Mark were in front of me, so I was in third place. I know I had some time to make up, and all I'm thinking was pedal as hard as I can around that course.
Allie's ahead of me on the bikes, and it just so happened the first turn was at the bottom of a pretty good hill. I said to myself, this is where I'm going to take it right here and now. I'm not going to brake and hope that I can hold the bike and not wipe out. Once I passed her at that point, it got into flat ground, and I was able to muscle my way, just consistently gaining a lead on her on the bike.
Jay was already gone. I don't even see Roger when I get on the bikes yet. I mean, I'm significantly ahead.
Fortunately for me, I know Allie's running style and I know her speed, so I knew that if I got on that run, that I would be able to increase my lead over her.
As we're running through the gardens, I'm just like, just keep your eye on Mark. I know he has me in running, so as long as I can still see him, I still have a fighting chance. At this point, we're off the bikes. Mark's past me, and Mark and I, like, we kind of trained together. We're the ones that kind of are on the same pace. So it was just kind of like, okay, I'm going to be competing against this with my buddy. You know, yeah, there's 5 people going for it, but really, in my mind, it was like me and Mark.
When I got off the bike, I knew there was two people in front of me. I didn't know which order they were in. But I'm a pretty good runner, so I think I can make up some time on Allie on the run part.
I thought I was doing really good on the bike. Still ahead of Roger at this point. I don't even see Roger. I mean, I'm significantly ahead.
I'm just like thinking like, okay, he's a faster runner, but we're pretty even on the stairs. I just have to get to the stairs. I round the corner and I see this building and I'm like, my breath is taken away. I have like no thoughts. I'm just like, oh my gosh, can I do this?
Allie, of course, you know, she's a maniac like me. She'll do just about anything she can, I think, to win this game.
Got to the bike thing, parked my bike, still don't see Roger, doing great, you know, start that run.
I knew once, you know, I got off the bike and I hit the run through the Botanical Gardens, I knew I could catch Kelly because, you know, I'm getting better at running.
I can't breathe. And I'm like, oh, I gotta walk. Oh, I got a ways to go. Then this lady kind of catches me somewhere in my run, and she was real. She's like, oh, you guys are doing great. Keep going. I'm a trainer. Keep going. So I power walked just a little bit, and then I took off again.
I got to the stairs, and I started off on the first couple going as hard as I could, and that didn't last very long.
First time I looked up, I thought, I've got to be close, right? Because I wasn't counting, I was just going. And I look up, and it was 9, floor 9 on the door.
Every once in a while, I could see Roger. And he was still a fair amount back, but he was catching on me.
I did not catch her during the run, but when we got to the steps, I knew I could catch her.
I think I got to the 13th floor, and Roger passed me.
In the grand scheme of things, Mark is not that far ahead. I can still catch him. But I am feeling so completely physically spent, it is unreal. I feel like I'm gonna die. I was going up those stairs and I was using that railing. Anything I could do to just keep going.
I decided on the way up that once I hit the top flight of stairs, instead of just choosing to dominate the challenge, win it by myself, be standing there by myself waiting for everybody else to come across the finish line, that I was going to wait for Allie.
I finally make it up to the top of the stairs, and I was like, the roof. I round the corner, and the first thing I see is just Mark sitting there, and I was just like, I can barely breathe. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm way too tired to finish. I said, Allie, I can't finish. I need you to pick me up and bring me across the finish line. Keep going, go across.
From the beginning, I knew it was about me and Mark. It was going to be a competition between us, and so it was just really fun to cross that line together.
I learned that I didn't have to be the competitive, crazy person everybody expects me to be, and it was a lot more enjoyable standing up there on that building afterwards, knowing that I shared that victory in a fun way with Allie.
I don't know what else to say except for that looked like a tie to me.
There's Jay!
Come on, Jay!
Here comes Jay! Woo!
When Raj finally crossed the finish line, he was the 4th one up. So we knew that he had passed Kelly, you know, and it was like, okay, where's Kelly?
Let's go get her.
It's like, let's go support her through this. This is something that we're finishing, all of us. Kelly!
I think I was 2 floors away, and I hear them calling me. And I'm like, guys, I'm coming. You know, I'm almost there.
Yeah. Get going. Hi, Kelly.
You got it, Kelly! Finish it! Woo! All right, Kelly, I gotta ask you. 14 weeks ago, you walked onto campus.
14 weeks ago, I could barely make it over that finish line to pick my trainer.
You finished it. You didn't think you could. How does that feel?
I'm really impressed. Just to complete it, I was so impressed with myself. I really did great.
You guys were incredible, and for those of you who didn't see it, Allie carried Mark in on her shoulders.
My back.
So we have a tie. Allie, Mark, you have both won the triathlon in Sydney. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
I gotta ask you, how does that feel?
I feel just so much joy inside of me. And I just can't wait to get home to share with my family everything that I've accomplished and done.
Well, Mark, part of the reward for you and Allie both, you tied. You both get to call home.
We both get to call home?
You both get to call home.
The sea flight over Sydney and some brunch. Allie told us that we got to also call home. And ever since I've landed in Sydney, like, I've wanted to call my grandma.
I can't wait to talk to Erica. I mean, the only thing that stinks about this entire adventure is that she's not here with me.
There's a seaplane.
As far as the seaplane goes, it's going to be awesome to fly over atop Sydney and see the city looking down. Sydney! Oh my God, it's going to be awesome. Look at that thing.
As we were walking towards the dock, we saw a plane come in. I was like, I wonder if that's like our plane. And then it pulls right up. And oh my gosh, this is going to be so
nice, comfy leather seats here. You couldn't have ripped the smile off my face. I was so excited. You know, to get up there in that plane and fly over the city.
We got to get it from every view. We saw it from the bridge, from the top of the building.
The top of the building. Now we'll get to see it from the seaplane. It was awesome.
Oh, this is incredible.
Oh, can you see all right?
Mm-hmm. Here I am, like up in the sky, and it's like the sky's the limit. It just feels, and I really feel like that in my life. Half the things that I've done here in Sydney, I probably just wouldn't have done before in my life, just because I guess I was just lazy. I wonder if there's some stairs that take us up to the hill.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa!
awesome.
It definitely was worth going through that challenge to win that reward, to sit in that plane and see that view of the city. It was spectacular. We walk into this restaurant through the doors and walk out through this room.
Oh my gosh.
And all of a sudden, you just see this boom. Allie, look at the beach.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I thought the plane ride was awesome for the views. I cannot believe I'm going to get to eat breakfast overlooking this just spectacular sight. Wow.
This is like unreal. This whole like experience being in Australia has kind of wrapped up my experience at Biggest Losers. I can't even put words to it. I feel like I could do anything that I want. Like, this has been the best experience of my life by far. Do you think the other people want us gone?
I mean, I think
Does Roger still want me gone?
I mean, you're psychotic like me. You're going to do whatever it takes to win and lose weight. And I think he knows that, and he sees that as a threat.
At this point in the game, I definitely think that everybody's kind of sizing up who's left and who has the better chances, who can win. I think that I could beat Mark. If push came to shove, I think that I could. How can I mean, can I stay above the yellow line the entire time I've been here? Can I?
That would be awesome.
It's like if I could stay above this week, then I have one more week. It's like one more week to just stay above.
You have what it takes inside of you. That fire is there, and you're going to be all right. There's no doubt in my mind about it. You just got to keep doing what you're doing. You've been working so hard. Just keep it up. Like you said, we only have 2 more weeks of this. Allie is a hardcore competitor. She's tough as nails. Mentally, physically, she matches up very well with me. Ultimately, I hope I beat her, but if I don't, I'll be more than happy to have lost to such a great competitor. You know, to me, and I think this is the same for you, I've earned my place in this house, and I deserve to be here just like you deserve to be here. I'm going to go and call Erica and let her know how beautiful it is here. Try not to eat all of this cantaloupe on me while I'm gone, all right?
Okay.
Save me a couple pieces.
Okay.
So to be able to talk to my wife as part of the reward, it feels great. And we have limited contact with our families. We very rarely get to talk to them. You need that support to keep on going through this.
Hello?
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm sitting here in one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life. The only thing that stinks about this whole thing is the fact that you're not here with me.
Oh, trust me, I'm upset myself.
I miss you so much.
I know, I miss you too.
And everything that's happening.
Oh my God, are you crying again?
Yep. That's good. Well, now.
You're a mess.
Yeah, well, you're gonna.
You need to snap out of it here. Toughen up.
When I talk to my wife now, it is always emotional because, you know, I've been away from them for so long, and I miss her, and I miss the kids, and I miss the family so much. So it gets emotional every time I talk to her. I just kind of well up inside. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Have fun.
Thanks, babe. Bye.
Okay.
Bye. And then they get to talk to my wife at the end of it. Was just great. It was fantastic. I can't think of another way that I would rather, you know, spend a morning in Sydney, Australia.
Hello?
Grandma?
Mother?
Mom? You would die if you saw where I was right now. Where's Grandma?
She's on the other line. She's here.
Grandma?
Hi, darling.
Grandma, I can't believe how beautiful it is here. When I made my phone call, I really just wanted to call my grandma. I just wanted to hear her voice, and I could hear her choke up, and she's a strong woman. I mean, you know Betty Sue. Everybody knows Betty Sue, and then me. I mean, we're generations of strong women. How did you ever leave here?
Well, can you imagine what I thought when I got to Arizona?
I just wanted to be on this continent, looking at this view and being like, Grandma, I'm here where you're from.
So you're going to stay there and somebody gets eliminated from there?
Yeah, we have an elimination here and then one more. So hopefully, yeah, so put your prayers with me making it all the way to finals and hopefully I'll show up in a limo. I love you.
Love you. Love you too, darling.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Coming up, the contestants face their Australian weigh-in.
I hate it.
And later, two brothers must make a difficult choice.
Right now, I don't know what the right thing is.
Man, what a beautiful spot. This is going to be our first and only last chance workout in Sydney, Australia. I was below the yellow line last week, and I don't think Bob wants to see that happen again. So I'm expecting the last chance workout to be particularly brutal.
Good. Hold, sink, low. This is your last chance workout.
Ah, it's killing me.
Good.
If people think yoga's easy, they're crazy.
Use my shoulder.
I can do it with your shoulder. It's difficult, it hurts, it's painful. I'd rather been lifting weights and have Bob scream at me.
Nice.
Than have to do yoga.
That thigh should be burning about now. I would think, Roger Schultz.
Yep, it's burning.
Good. You're welcome. Hold it here.
Am I going to get a female winner? Yes! Go, 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 go!
I think the boys think it's a competition between the girls and the good old boy network, and they just feel like they're going to take us out one at a time. And I'm like, no, don't you discard me and throw me by the side.
We don't get tired, do we? No!
I'm staying here, damn it.
Go, go! We're going to be here all day. Last chance. We're here in Australia. Ultimately, it isn't a vacation.
Let's go, last chance, come on. Fourth one.
We are still competing, and I'm going to push the girls as hard as I can, try to keep them safe. All the way to the end. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Up, all the way up.
All this weight you've lost, being able to actually move your bodies around. You're going to lower your body down with your elbows brushing right to the sides of your body and lie flat down onto your mat. Was that you, Jay? Keeping your hands exactly where they are.
Come on, go, 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 go. Back knee down. Come on, all the way across the beach. Let's go. Touch your back knee to the ground.
I won't be able to get back up.
Touch it to the ground.
There's a lot of pressure. I mean, to be one of the final girls remaining.
Push! I need your head in this game, Kel. All the way up the beach. Come on.
To have a chance of being the first girl Biggest Loser.
Last chance, Kel. Abs up.
It's a lot of responsibility for me.
Abs up. Go.
Reach up. Do not collapse.
I think it's a great way to do a last chance workout to get all the stress out of our bodies.
Chest up, Mark.
Off.
Come back. Sink. 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 Chest up. Good. Hold it right here.
You having fun in Australia? You're enjoying your vacation? Come on. Up, up, up.
Julian never ceases to kick my butt. and I'm grateful for that because that's what I need and it's my last chance.
Mush! Do not stop! Do not stop! In the sand, it's like I want to make them miserable. I just want them sweating and unhappy, feeling like they're gargling their throat, their heart rate's so high. Go, 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 go!
3 of you have come a long way. You should feel accomplished. You should feel proud of yourself. These guys holding these positions, sweat pouring off them, muscles firing every way you can imagine. I mean, I don't know how anybody could not call yoga a workout. Eyes open. Great job.
Walking into the weigh-in, I'm not feeling too good. I've actually been kind of sick here. The traveling, the lack of having our normal gym, the preparing of our own food.
I think this week's weigh-in is going to be different just because we literally turned upside down in the down under. But, you know, setting is different, but the scale doesn't lie.
Walking into this weigh-in's been like this whole week. Everything's different. You know, the scale is completely different than the one we're used to.
I am definitely fearful about the weigh-in. I mean, You know, if I fall below with a girl, I feel safe. I know Mark and Jay will keep me around. But if I fall below Mark or Jay, I'm history.
I have made it to the end, and I'm praying I'm going to be a finalist. Because, I mean, I want to be a girl that's the first Biggest Loser.
There are 5 of you left. After tonight, that number will be 4. But only one person can walk away $250,000 richer and be the biggest loser. This may have seemed like a vacation setting, filled with beautiful sights to see and tempting cuisine. And the question becomes, how well were you able to focus in such a difficult setting? Mark.
Anything that takes you out of your normal routine can totally screw up your body. So I have no confidence at all that this is going to be anything but bloodletting tonight.
Now it's time to start the weigh-in. Jay, you're up first.
I'll get him, Jay.
Come on, buddy.
Walking up to the scale, I'm thinking I'm more nervous than usual because of the short weekend being in a different environment and my routine being totally upside down. I hope it didn't affect my weight loss.
Jay has been struggling with his weight every single week. And all of a sudden, you're going to fly him across the world, give him all different kinds of ways to eat and a sporadic workout. I dread this Australian weigh-in more than any weigh-in, I think.
Jay, when you started this competition, you weighed 293 pounds. Last week, you weighed 201 pounds. Your current weight is?
And my first reaction when I saw the +1 was, what awful timing. I mean, we're almost to the end here, and I pulled my first plus number of this whole game.
When I saw Jay's +1, my heart fell all the way down to my feet.
It's the first time I gained a pound while being here. It's not a good feeling. Right now, I'm just kind of in shock over the numbers. So.
Jay steps up on that scale, and he drops a +1. He gains a pound, and I'm just thinking, this is bad. This is going to be bad all around.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Mark, I have to ask you what's going on.
Bloodletting, that's all. You can see the direction this is going to go in. So that's it. Let's just keep going.
Okay. Jay, your current weight is 202 pounds. You gain 1 pound, which means your total percentage of weight loss is negative 0.5%. Up next is Allie.
Come on, Allie.
I just saw Jay pull a 1 on the scale, and I'm standing there going, oh my God. I'm hoping to stay above the yellow line. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Allie's the second to weigh in, and I'm like feeling sick to my stomach with, anxiety.
Allie, I know you always hate the scale, but you seem even more nervous this week than usual.
I do. I hate the scale. I hate that it has to be judged on a scale. But every time you get on this scale, you don't know what you're going to do, and you lose a friend, or you go home, and it just, I hate it.
Let's get it over with, Allie. When you first started this competition, you weighed 234 pounds. Last week, you weighed in at 149 pounds.
Do I have a chance in hell here? Am I going to be above this yellow line?
Allie, your current weight is?
The contestants are here at Biggest Loser Australia with a state-of-the-art gym. And you may not have the same luxury while you're on vacation, but that's no excuse not to get in your daily exercise. Find 20 steps and run them 20 times. It's a killer cardio low-body workout. Or when you're doing your sightseeing, forego the taxi. You could end up getting in a 10-mile walk and have a camera full of pictures by the end of the day.
Allie's the next person to go, and you think, look how small she is. She's never had a bad weigh-in. So you think, all right, Jay had a +1. It's her time to have a crappy number.
Let's get it over with, Allie. When you first started this competition, you weighed 234 pounds. Last week, you weighed in at 149 pounds. Allie, your current weight is...
Good job, girl.
Allie, your current weight is 146 pounds. You lost 3 pounds this week. Does that make you feel better or not quite?
I feel better, personally, but I don't feel better. It was hard. This week is hard. We had such a fabulous week, and I think this week out of any week, I feel closer to everybody here, and I don't want to lose anybody. And yeah, that's great, but it just sucks.
I understand, Allie. Thank you.
My number hit, and I hit a 3, but it was a bittersweet. I didn't feel like I could celebrate. You know, as much as I was like, oh my God. With me at 149 pounds, losing 3, considering all the circumstances, I would say I was safe. I felt safe, you know, but you do never know. You never know.
Good job, Allie.
Usually when I see a -3 on the scale, I'm like, oh, you know, we didn't have a great week. But tonight, after Jay's +1, I'm like, I'll take it.
Allie, you lost 3 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 2.01%.
I'm just thinking, oh boy, if everyone else has the kind of week Allie had, I'm all done.
Now we have 3 people left to weigh in. Roger, it's your turn.
Well, you know, Jay had already weighed and gained a pound. Allie had knocked it out of the park with a 3. And I'm just, you know, I'm walking up there and I'm thinking, just lose a pound. Just lose something. Because like I said, if I'm below Jay, I'm in trouble. But if I'm above Jay, I'm still not safe because there's 2 people left to go. And that's all I was thinking about when I stepped on that scale.
Roger, when you started this competition, you weighed 363 pounds. Last week, you weighed 236 pounds. We're working towards that high school weight, Roger. What was your high school weight again?
235.
235.
I mean, Roger's a teammate and my friend, and we've gone through so much together, but at this point, I need somebody else to hit a wall so they can fall below me.
Roger, your current weight is?
My boys love a routine. From the beginning, that's how Roger has lost so much weight. This just threw it all off.
I mean, 2's it's the lowest number I've had since I've been on the show, so hopefully it's good enough.
It must be hard looking at that number.
It's difficult, you know, but it's been a crazy week, which is not good because the workouts weren't consistent, diets crazy.
I just think that it's time to regroup and just start back at square one now. We have new goals to reach.
Yeah. Thank you, Bob. Hey, this week a -2 is like a cherry on top of the ice cream, but still not safe because there's 2 people left to go.
Roger, you have lost 129 pounds since you started this game. This week, your 2-pound weight loss gives you a total percentage of weight loss of 0.85%. Allie, with 2 people below you, you are safe from elimination this week. Congratulations.
I realized, like, oh, I made it. There's one, like, that's one less week. I only have one more week to go to get to the finale, and that's my goal.
Roger, Jay, you are both still in danger of falling below the yellow line. We have Kelly and Mark left to weigh in. Up next, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Walking onto the scale, I was scared. You know, I don't know how it's going to go. So if I fall below the yellow line with anybody, except Roger, I'm going home. Roger would be my only hope for staying here.
I have to say, you look very nervous tonight. The numbers that you've seen so far, does that make you more nervous?
I mean, it definitely concerns me, but it's an even playing field. We're all in the same boat.
Kelly, when you started this competition, you weighed 271 pounds.
First thing I'm thinking when Kelly gets up there is, gosh, I hope she gained a couple pounds. So Jay wouldn't be below.
Last week, you weighed 192 pounds. Kelly, your current weight is... Kelly, when you started this competition, you weighed 271 pounds. Last week, you weighed 192 pounds. Kelly, your current weight is...
Okay. I was hoping for 3. It's down.
Immediately, my first thought is that that's not good enough. 1 pound's not going to be good enough, and it's going to be Jay and I below the line, and it'll be me that gets voted home.
Congratulations. Thank you.
All right, Kelly.
Kelly, since you started this game, you have lost 80 pounds.
Nice. All right, Kelly.
Well, Kelly, you lost 1 pound this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 0.52%.
There you go, Kelly.
Roger, with 2 people below you, you are safe from elimination this week. Congratulations.
If you'd have told me 3 weeks ago, you know, I'd have gotten a -2, I'd have been happy. I'd have probably punched you in the face. And I was extremely happy with that.
Jay, with only 1 person left to weigh in, you are going to be below the yellow line this week.
There's 1 person that can still put me below the yellow line, and that would be Mark. And I mean, he's a fierce competitor. He puts up good numbers, you know, all the time. I mean, all Mark has to do is lose weight. All he's got to do is lose 1 pound, and I'm below the yellow line with his brother. And I'm going home.
We have 1 person left to weigh in. Mark, to be safe from elimination this week, you need to have lost 1 pound. Let's get you up on that scale and see how you do.
I'm not worrying about myself anymore. At this point, I'm thinking about who is going to be below the yellow line. I want Raj below the yellow line. So as long as Mark can pull a 1 or plus, then I feel like at this point, I think he's safe.
Mark going up, and Elliot just said he has to lose just a pound. I'm thinking, oh, I should be okay. I mean, even Mark's worst week, he's lost just a pound. He works so hard that I'm feeling pretty good right now.
I mean, look at him, for God's sakes.
Don't tell him that, please.
Mark, when you first arrived on campus, you weighed 285 pounds. Last week, you weighed in at 181 pounds.
Yeah. Well, this weigh-in's huge. It's the last one before the final weigh-in to decide the final 3 who's going to the finale. So it's huge.
Mark, your current weight is?
No surprise to me whatsoever. So I weigh 182 pounds now. I did a triathlon. There aren't too many people who say they can do that at 182 pounds. So it is what it is. It's going to put me below with my brother. But I feel good. You know, Bob has given me my life. I get to do this just about the entire way with Jay. And I'm a better man today than I was when I started. That's it.
You're amazing. We're all so proud of you. Do you know that? We're all so proud of you.
Mark, with your 1 pound weight gain this week, your total percentage of weight loss is negative 0.55%.
It was heart-wrenching because he knows that it's between him and his brother. You know, when I saw Mark's positive one, it was kind of a double-edged sword because it released the noose around my neck, but it just put it around him and Jay's. No matter what, I'm going to lose a friend tonight.
Which means, Jay, Mark, you are both below the yellow line this week and up for elimination. Roger, Allie, Kelly, you have the unenviable decision ahead of you of voting between two brothers. Allie, congratulations on winning another weigh-in.
Thank you.
But I'm sorry to say that you now have to spend the next hour choosing who is going to go home. Mark or Jay? Bob, Jillian, it's time for you guys to say goodbye. You have 1 hour to make your choice. I'll see you guys then. Good luck.
Coming into this game, we always knew there was a possibility that when it went to individuals, we might fall together below. And it happened today. Mark and I fell below the yellow line. How do you ask someone to vote off a piece of you?
I mean, how do you choose? How do you pick? I don't want to make that decision. This is the worst case scenario.
You fell on the sword the last time. You fought your way back. I'm not going to let you do that again. I definitely want to stay in this game. I don't want to go home. But, I mean, my brother fell on his sword for me and my team before, and I'm not going to put him through that again. It's not right. It's not fair. He fought his way back into this game, and he deserves to stay here. So I'm going to make this easy on you guys. I want you to write my name down and eliminate me and have Mark stay. It's what I have to do. It's my turn to do it this time. And I don't want to put you in a situation where you have to choose between a brother, because I know we love you all. And I hope you feel the same way about us.
I was more than ready to let myself be eliminated again. I know what it feels like to be eliminated. It's awful, and I don't want him to experience it. I wanted to protect him from it. But he wants to make this decision. He wants to do it. So I'm going to respect his wishes. But I don't want it to end.
Okay, call it up.
Get peace.
Get it, Jay.
First time I've ever done this, I think. Pride on three. Pride on three. One, two, three. Pride! I mean, this is going to be difficult to be sitting right next to my brother on that side of the table, both below the yellow line. You know, the last couple of weeks we've both been below separately, and we've both been able to kind of help each other and had that vote if we needed it. So this week is different because one of us will be going home.
Tonight, you all experienced firsthand just how brutal that scale can be. But we sit here tonight knowing that one brother is going home tonight.
Coming up, the Biggest Loser transformation moment. See how the eliminated players look today. The Biggest Loser Club. It's changing lives.
There have not been harder workers, competitors, or fighters than Mark and Jay. But we sit here tonight knowing that one brother is going home tonight. I know this is the hardest part of the entire week for you guys, so let's get to it. With only 3 people voting, it only takes 2 votes to eliminate someone. Allie, you're first.
At first, I bonded more with Jay in the beginning. He just was like his teddy bear that I could go to, and I would go to, and be like, scoot over, I'm coming in, you know, because in the beginning there was few chairs, there were so many people. So I would always just like wiggle in between them, you know. And then I came back and I bonded with Mark, you know, and we both realized that this is just something that we have to do and we have to do for each other, and that we would support each other in getting our goals no matter what. And my vote is for Jay.
Jay, you have 1 vote. If you receive 1 more, you will be eliminated. Now it's time to hear from Roger.
Well, this is difficult because I've been fortunate enough to see one person grow out of the shadow of his brother. And he's probably the sweetest guy. Mark is sweet too sometimes. This is really hard. And I mean, it is every week, but this is extremely hard. It's too, I mean, you can't pick. And Jay stood up. And what's amazing is how Jay has stood behind it. And Mark even asked me, he says, are we doing the right thing? And I said, Jay's comfortable with it. It's what he wants. Let him be his man. You're okay. Let him go. Let him keep soaring. And my vote tonight is for Jay.
Jay, I guess it comes as no surprise to you that with 2 votes, you are eliminated. Mark, you have something you want to say to your brother before he goes?
Over these last 15 weeks, it has been my honor and privilege to share this with him. There is nobody in the world, if you ask me, who do you want to do this with, I would pick him every time. And I love him so much. I'm so very proud of him. You're my brother, my best friend, my everything. I love you so much.
Jay, with 2 votes, we don't need to see Kelly's. I'm sorry to tell you that you are not the biggest loser. It's time to say goodbye to your friends.
It's okay, I know.
I had a lot to say.
I know. Thank you. Take care of me. You look after me. I'm so proud of you. Take this ball and run with it. All right? I love you.
Well, you guys, this is it. You have made it to the final week of this game. I know this has been not just hard for Mark, but hard for all of you. But you have to stop and think that the 4 of you, in 105 days, have lost 400 pounds. And I know you're inspiring everyone at home. But you guys, you have to gear up. This is the toughest week yet. You 4 are going back to campus, but your trainers are not. You are facing this week alone. 4 of you are that much closer to the grand prize of $250,000. Good luck, you guys. Fly safe. I'll see you at home.
I've been overweight my whole life. And I can't say I have my life back because I never had one. I've lost 91 pounds after today. I've conquered a fear of heights that I had since I was little. I've made great friends. I'm so happy I've had this opportunity to basically save my life. And I get to do it with my brother, and it's something that we're gonna share for the rest of our lives. And I look back on it and smile and say that's the moment we changed our lives forever. The person you see here is the person that you're gonna see the rest of my life. It was great to land in Boston and see some familiar sights, and I can't wait to get home now and see my family. Flying all that way home, I've had a lot of time to think about what it's going to be like walking through those doors.
When Jay walked in the door, I was floored. He just looks terrific. He came back a hottie, so I got me a hottie.
So good to see. I saw my wife. It was so nice to see her again. One of the people.
Daddy!
Oh!
Daddy! Oh! My dad looked so scared when he came home.
Are you okay? What's the matter? Yeah. I miss you so much.
I miss my dad a lot.
How do I look?
Good.
Good. Do I look different? I'm ready to face life as a more confident person. I missed you, little girl.
I did too.
I just can't wait to show the people in my life that care about me the new person that I've become. Since starting on The Biggest Loser, I've lost 100 pounds. Woo! I get up early in the morning and run, go to work, come home and run, and then spend some time with my family. 5.5 years ago, my wife and I found out that our daughter was born with a rare syndrome called Beckwith-Wiedemann syndrome. So I was thinking of a way that maybe we could help out the foundation through my newfound health and the opportunity I was given. And we're going to do a 10K run to raise money and awareness for the foundation.
So, it's a great day for a run.
It's fantastic coming back and seeing my older brother. You know, I talked to him about this whole 10K and he's on board. Hey guys, how are you? He's going to get the fire department to lend a hand. I run with Scotty, so he suggested coming down here talking to you guys.
I can't tell you how proud I am of Jay. He's definitely an inspiration for people. It's good to see him like this.
My win coming into this whole process was to get myself healthy and be able to teach my family better habits. I won't say The Biggest Loser gave me my life back. Biggest Loser gave me my life because there is no way I'm going back to being overweight.
Next Tuesday on an all-new Biggest Loser Couples. Only one show left before the live finale.
I want to be the first female Biggest Loser.
One more record will be broken.
Yes!
And we've saved the biggest twist for last.
America is going to decide who will be the third and final player in the finale.
My God.
All new Biggest Loser Couples next Tuesday, 8/7 Central on NBC.